Hello and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Today, we're gonna continue on doing all the emu dolls. And maybe we'll read some books. We'll see as we go.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Yeah, when we left off here, it was by this guy.
This will strengthen our position.
Will of preservation.
Check along this strip first, see if there's any, shut up. See if there's any, there's IV, or 4. Shut up.
Where imagination meets style, shaping the stream of sophistication.
Sorry, Kokona.
Apparel fashion.
Welcome, my esteemed customer. Jewelry, wristwatches, handbags, and haute couture. You can find the most high-end and opulent merchandise in Penacony here. Have any recommendations? There's some of the best sellers recently. I picked it out just for you to choose from. Oh. Extermination.
I'll be strong.
It's an honor to serve you. Activate clockwork. Calm? Well, how about angry? Buy it or leave it. Even Kokona herself is shocked by her standoffish words. I'm sorry, my esteemed guest. I didn't mean it. Please hear me out.
I am extremely grateful.
I get so caught up in my emotions at times that I might even forget my manners when I speak. Please bear with me, my esteemed guest. Happy. Kona's eyes come alive. Then she starts humming the song she has written herself. Close your eyes and look ahead. Those unfinished paintings and the songs that are still playing. What would that vibrant world look like?
I'll be strong, for sure.
That rose from the future has yet to bloom. Oops, I'm sorry. Got a little carried away with my singing just now. What can I do for you? You can be sad. That's what you can do. A wave of sorrow hits Kokona, but she's already used to it. That feeling. It has come at me again. But I won't be defeated. I'm no longer afraid of it. I just need a sip of the Soul Heal special mix. Just one sip will do. No, don't take it again. Shut. 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 Shut.
The most luxurious commodities to
Alright, 4. Crying Giant.
Don't buy.
Our eyes are often said to be the window to our souls. Back then I wasn't able to grasp the true meaning of this phrase, but now, having gone through some ups and downs, I find myself staring at Penacony, hoping that my gaze can penetrate its extravagant and vain facade. She exudes an air of elegance and luxury. The unceasing lights and the pearls of her necklace, and the agates on her bracelet. Only by offering things to her can one stand a chance of gaining her favor. Outward, you now have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to better assimilate in this grand and bustling metropolis. Will you seize it?
You don't look like a local either. Are you a Riddler?
How boorish. I can't believe this is how you respond to my kind offer. Listen, I have a part-time job for you. If you complete the job well, you'll earn a fortune, a sum you can hardly imagine. It's pretty simple. I need you to gather a person's info for me. The means available to you include, but are not limited to, recording her work in her everyday life, saving relevant images and videos, and obtaining any information about her via any channel possible.
Sounds like stalking. Stop. This sounds sick to me. Stalking, secret filming, non-stop surveillance.
But what kind of wrong idea are you getting? I'm not... Oh, I see. I haven't told you anything about me. I used to be a manga artist, and now I'm a producer. I was even featured in the Galactic Artists magazine of Epsilon before. Do you have any idea how big a deal that is? Let me cut to the chase here. The subject of my investigation is a big shot from the Bloodhound family, and I'm planning to film a superhero movie about her.
That sounds shady to me. I'm not doing it.
I never force people into doing things they don't like. Since you insist on saying no, I won't push you. Anyway, if you change your mind, I'll consider giving you another chance.
Can I touch the fluff ball on your head?
Well, seems like you're more open-minded than I thought, my friend. I don't hate you, but can we put off this thing until you finish helping me gather inspiration?
Comparing levels of superiority? Such a ridiculous comparison.
Her mesmerizing gaze is staring at me, and I look back with an affectionate gaze. Ah, you're back. Are you ready to help me with my investigation?
Are you up for a chat?
Oh, have you decided to take up my offer? I told you no one could resist the temptation of money.
You're a producer, right?
That's right. I published my first manga, Lost Island, when I was 18, and I rose to fame immediately. Later on, I overcame obstacles along the way and earned the accolades and status I deserved through my blood, sweat, and tears. I finally got to live the life I've always desired. At the age of 30, I adapted my manga, mesmerized by your charm, into a movie, which turned out to be a phenomenal box office hit. The movie was all the rage among the youngsters in the universe. I made several more movies after that, but their response was mediocre, so here I am in Penacony, in search of inspiration. I hope this city will reward my efforts.
About that family big shot you want to investigate.
Why? Have you decided to take the job? Well, I can tell you something about the job first. Her name is Whisper, a member of the Bloodhound family known as the Reverie Titan. She's a formidable figure who rarely smiles and is difficult to fathom. Rumor has it that the Dream Jump troop will flee in all directions at the sight of her. She's a legend now of the hotel. The first time I set my sights on her, I immediately knew what I should do for my next movie. By the way, when you're investigating her, please be more careful. I doubt you can take a punch from her judging by your size.
That's it for today.
Take your time to think it over. As long as you're willing to work for me, you'll be rewarded handsomely.
The 30 billion men.
Activate clockwork. Sad gear. Alright. The Peppershees before you suddenly clutches his head in agony, with his body trembling uncontrollably.
Why? Tell me what I did wrong. Those virtual netizens keep questioning my character and abilities. I've already offered my apology. What else do they want me to do? Is my death the only thing that can appease them?
Are you okay? Calm down, buddy.
Yeah, indeed. Sooner or later, one will face their true self. I can hear it now. Sweet silence and peace are calling me. I'm like a bird trapped in a cage. Jumping off bravely is my only way to freedom. Alas, looking back at my journey, I've never given up my dream, no matter how challenging things are. I didn't expect it was you who stayed by my side in the end. It's time to go our separate ways, my friend. I wish to depart in silence, just like a soberer who sets off before dawn, so as not to awaken the birds and dew. Please don't come looking for me and don't let others disturb my peace. I don't want any trouble, and alerting the Bloodhound is the last thing I want to happen. Just let me go quietly at the dream's edge. I want to be like a bird that flies across the sky without leaving a single trace.
Well, it looks like he went to the dream's edge. So let's follow him. Oh, what happens if we tell the Bloodhound family about him?
Constructing dreams is something sacred.
So, Whitaker?
Reflective.
I value.
I hope you know about human emotions or you'd be playing with fire.
Constructing dreams.
Okay, I
is
guess I
something
can't
sacred.
really. I don't know who else to talk to. Maybe this Whisper.
Will of preservation.
You're here after all. Didn't I tell you? Huh? How come you're alone?
Who else do you expect to come here? Don't be upset.
Are you here to see me off, my friend? You feel the same way as I do? There's no place for people like us. Even though the world is vast, when we look back on our journey in Penacony, it will dawn upon us that we are nothing but some travelers without a place to belong.
Don't you have anything you'll miss? It's impossible to fall to your death in a dream.
Huh? Oh, I see you're trying to provoke me, but I won't fall for it.
You carefully step forward and the Peppersheet person shoots you a warning look, but doesn't seem to be stopping you.
I didn't want to stoop to the level of my colleagues who degraded and slandered me, and I've long mastered the skill to see the good in the negative remarks made about me. But this time, I know they're jealous of me. They can say whatever they want about me. but I can't allow them to ruin my dream.
That's all the more reason for you to cherish your life then. Go ahead and jump. Do a backflip if you can. Nah, let's play along.
You're right. I should strive for greater achievements to prove them wrong. But you won't get it.
Continue to move towards him, but the pepper sheep person is too absorbed in his own emotions to notice your movements. Right up in front of me.
You won't understand the amount of pressure and pain I've had to bear all this while. I can't help breaking down every time I'm bombarded by insulting and scathing remarks in the middle of the night. Yet I have to act like nothing is wrong the next day. You know. Help!
Pepper Sheep, as soon as close to falling off the rooftop, flips his body in the nick of time and grabs your arm for dear life. He summons an astonishing amount of strength from his petite figure, leaving a circular red mark on your arm.
That was scary. I almost died.
Have you calmed down now? You still want to jump now?
After going through that narrow escape, I've had an epiphany on the true meaning of life. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Let's go. I need to get a grip.
It's getting late. Where to now?
The most luxurious commodities throughout.
I get it now. What's that saying again? Where there's life, there's hope. Thank you so much for this valuable lesson, stranger. Won't ever slide into self-destruction again.
What have I taught you? You clearly chickened out just now. What have I taught you?
Let me think. Yes, you made me realize I should always try to find a way out, even though my life seems to be a drought.
Did you come up with that saying yourself? I'm surprised it rhymes.
Why are you being sarcastic? I'm expressing my gratitude to you. Can't you tell? Forget it. I never expect you to fully understand my plight. The pressure of dealing with the boycott against me in the industry and the ungrateful employees is just too much sometimes. This is exhausting. I understand I've chosen a challenging path for myself. I have to brave through numerous hurdles to get closer to my lofty ambition. Now I need to rest. Here, take this. Consider it a token of appreciation for being my lifesaver.
Fantastic. Blank tile. Given the choice, you wish you could remove this person from your life. Oops.
I want to sleep and wake up in a dream world.
Tears trickle down behind his oversized glasses. The translucent and glistening teardrops are much like, in the Peppershe's own words, the puriest yet fragile dream, obscured by the harsh reality. Now can I touch the fluff ball on your head? Okay, it's the same.
I want to sleep and wake.
It's time to be calm.
Come to think of it, you've saved my life. I should return the favor.
Well, you should save my life.
Well, why don't you work for me? I'll treat you well. As long as you help me gather inspiration, I can make you the protagonist of my next movie. Imagine this. In the city of dreams where miracles and crimes coexist, and there are places so dark that not even the neon lights can reach. You, my friend, will be the superhero under the spotlight, all by yourself. You battle with the nightmares of the people, the evil and horrifying Dream Joke troupe. I'm planning to invest heavily in this movie, and I'll direct it and write the script myself. Can you feel it now, my friend? A bright future is ahead of us.
Mom, he was mean to me. Really mean.
The Peppershe fixates his gaze on you, seemingly to gauge your worth. Though all you can see is his dark lenses. Angly.
I invested so much money. So much. But how did it end? I didn't even get my capital back. It was a glamorous all-star cast, state-of-the-art special effects, and the popularity of the original Soul Sealer manga. The box office of the movie shouldn't be like this. They must have sabotaged me. No jealous of my famous success at such a young age. Why didn't they blame themselves for being outdated and oblivious to the market demands? Why did they come at me? There was so much wrong with me having a close relationship with my employees. Why should I be criticized for having vulgar taste and being negative influence on teenagers? Everyone is always so hard on people who work hard. No, I can't allow things to go on like this. I have to think of a way.
Ugh, I want to sleep and wake up in a dream world.
You're vile, shameless, and despicable. The world is always so hard on people who work hard.
So can't I do his quest?
You know what? My keen senses, especially for money and fashion, are my strong suit. Thanks to my intuition, I left my homeland. Now it guides me to my long-desired pinnacle. Indeed, this vibrant metropolis is the ideal place for me to settle down. Money can buy anything here. The more you splurge, the more you can feel an unparalleled joy and a sense of belonging. Here, taste it. Even this soda tastes better in Penacony than other places across the cosmos.
Mom, he was mean to me. Really mean.
Pepper, she gazes intently at the luxury goods. The reflection on his oversized shades shimmers in harmony with the light from the display window. Time to return back to form.
Oh, my friend, can I interest you with a story? Once upon a time, there was a youngster born on a remote planet on the edge of the Epsilon system. The planet was barren, isolated, and backward. The future of the people there wasn't very much predictable from the moment of your birth. Was very much predictable from the moment of their birth. However, the youngster was reluctant to resign himself to his fate. Not wanting to see the same view for his entire life, he aspired to witness all the wonders in the universe and roam freely around like the nameless in the stories. He waited and made plans for it. Finally, at the age of 13, he became an assistant to a visiting manga artist who came to find inspiration. From then on, nothing could stand in his way. Being diligent and resilient, it didn't take long for the youngster to pick up the skills from his master. He published his first work when he was 18, marking the meteoric rise of a brilliant new star in the world of manga. The youngster worked even harder, driven by a desire for success and a need to prove himself. Later, he ventured into the movie industry, aiming to make his works known and appreciated by a wider audience. But soon, he found himself becoming the target of resentment. His peers in the industry ostracized him. His companions who once worked alongside him betrayed him, and more netizens attacked him online. What did he do to deserve this? He was merely pursuing his dream, like a giant reaching for the stars. Should the giant be condemned just because the earth trembles wherever it goes?
You behaving? We'll get down. Alright. I guess I'll do you next. Postman? Who are these people? Just look. Look at the kinds of people that come here. They are daydreamers escaping from reality, liars and hypocrites, and tantrums from squabblers desperate for comfort. That's right. What kind of dependable person would ever venture into a dream? By my reckoning, Penacony is a huge trash can filled with losers from all over the universe, who turn into babies the second they come across the slightest setback. Spend too long in a place like this and you'll start to degenerate without realizing it. Do you understand? Thoughts, your emotions, everything is blunted by overindulgence, and in the end, you become useless. You become useless.
So what should we do then? Everything you said was true.
I just agree with him every time.
Everything you said was true.
Don't think I can't tell that's biting sarcasm. You've reached out to endorse this kind of lifestyle from the bottom of your heart, haven't you? Entertainment is a grand waste of the universe's resources, and disrespectful to the hard work of everyday people. Places like Penacony should have been shut down a long time ago. Think about it. How many civilizations has this universe spawned? And how many have star-faring capabilities? How many actually make the pivotal choice to set out on an intergalactic journey? Anyone with the chance to leave their home world behind and explore the universe has either 1 in a billion luck or has paid a price unfathomable to ordinary people. I am of the latter. I studied painstakingly for decades to leave my home system before finally entering the hallowed realm of the Intelligentsia Guild. And just look at the people here. What have they done with this hard-earned opportunity of theirs? Live out a life of debauchery. Your home planet puts all these efforts into raising you out of hope that you can build it up, not for your wanton pleasure. Sounds very dutiful, this guy. How can these people not understand such simple truths?
I'm different. I have a home planet. I don't have a home planet. Your life must be very unhappy indeed. Yes. I see.
The man sank into a long silence and could only reply to you with a look. That look seemed to be saying, I'm afraid you've lost your mind.
Who are these people?
Who are these people? It'd be a miracle to see any success through fuddling about in a drunken stupor like this all day.
Lots of guess I've already succeeded.
No, about that. If they weren't obsessed with minutia, then they could be even greater successes, making even greater achievements. Every second wasted on leisure is another minute lost that you could have devoted to saving the universe. All I can say is those who get it really get it, and those who don't, well, it's no use carving rotten wood, is it? Rotten wood, good dang.
Absolutely unreasonable.
Alright, clockwork. The man suddenly clams up, like a pair of headphones that just had its cable ripped out. His expression and body both stiffens up. Strange. I feel suddenly very calm. Thinking carefully about it. What's wrong with having fun? The pursuit of leisure should be part of our lives.
They're finally starting to sound normal. Have you got everything figured out now?
Ironic. What is that supposed to mean? But I do have to admit I used to lose my cool whenever I saw someone looking happy, as though void rangers were crawling all over me, and that is not normal behavior. I think that this rage of mine probably stems from envy. My home planet was brought into the universal market by IPC, but was never really very developed. Ever since I was born, I've grown up among great disparity of wealth. The only local work available on planet is mining or farming, with no hope whatsoever of any career advancement. So the youth all hunger to break out and search for opportunity in this vast universe. But the pathways out are few and far between. Either become an IPC worker, or join the Intelligentsia Guild. As the latter's salary is higher, competition is naturally more intense.
So you became an IPC worker, and so you joined the Intelligentsia Guild? Sounds better to just quit.
Yeah. That might be an option on some planets, but my home planet isn't one of them. Where I'm from, if you don't work, you don't eat. Back then I was still young, and had my hobbies such as Orbivals, Quark, chess, Trailblaze cards from the Nameless, and video games from the Interastral Network. So many games. Interastral Network. Trailblaze cards. Huh? Is that TCG? But I knew that if I ever got addicted to those things, I'd be consigning my future to ruin for the sake of temporary pleasure. To join the Intelligence Guild, I had to rein in tightly any desire to have fun, and devote all of my brain to study and rote learning. It was an enriching time, but also a stifling time. I thought that as long as I became an academic, this powerful desire of mine for entertainment would naturally subside. But now it looks like it's better to clear it away rather than bottle it all up. After I calmed down, I felt as though this almighty knot was untying inside me, and I'm not sure why, but I can't seem to arouse any interest in anything.
You bottled everything up for too long. Just game for 8 hours a day and you'll be fine.
8 hours a day. Indeed. I first came to Panic only to relax, but when it comes to gaming, I'm completely useless. Just look, I've saved up this many Aideen tokens, but I haven't had any chance whatsoever to use them.
Let's play together.
By that, I mean, just give it all to me. What? I mean, are you sure? After all, I haven't touched those things since I was little. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be your playmate. But if you say so, then I'll give it my best.
Oh yes, here's some of those tokens for you.
It'd be too hard for me to use them all by myself. If you have time, come and find me in Aideen Park. Speak to the enlightened postman. Shut up. Unfortunately, I cannot read the enemies. Resolve emotions.
Where imagination meets
Shut
style.
up. Are you interested in spheroid race? Or perhaps you want to know about upcoming movie festivals and concerts? Or maybe you're looking for investment plans? Trust me, I can provide better service than those stiff and stupid billboards.
A pirate's apparel fashion.
Calm gear, alright? Oh, should look at this.
Chirp! I thought I was gonna be crushed. Thank you, Chirp. We can't even get through this shop door. How are we supposed to buy stuff? The designer sure has poor taste, Chirp. I'll be sure to give young Master Gold a piece of my mind about this design. I'll make a move first, Chirp.
Wait, wasn't that girl supposed to be here? In Teletron? I guess she really did scam me. Maybe we can find her somewhere else. Oh look, he's running around. Brona, Busker. Why are you angry? The automated orchestra. How tragic that an elegant place like Penacony will allow such vulgar technology. The lady stares at the park's automated orchestra in seething anger, contempt oozing out of her every breath. The family dares display these contraptions out on the streets, but they have the cheek to use music to convey their devotion. I feel shamed on their behalf. Why are you angry?
What's the automated orchestra done to you? My friend, play virtuoso would be any virtuoso would be outraged by this. Nothing more than scrap metal desecrating the art of sound and playing soulless music. If automated orchestras become commonplace, there will be less and less room for real musicians to survive. The art scene here will be contaminated, destroyed and ruined. Alright, have a good day, Huang. That's horrifying. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Yeah, that's horrifying. Yes, it's the greatest nightmare for musicians and fans alike. If the family does not take this problem seriously, all of Penacony's musicians will leave sooner or later. The music that belongs to living beings in dreams will soon come to an end. My friend, if you do not want to listen to any more of this soulless music played by machines in the future, let's band together and boycott the automated orchestra. Not sure how we can boycott it, but sure. Let's chat. Sure, I'd love to chat. Only if you respect the music. Who are you? Me? I'm just a musician traveling the universe, learning about local music on various worlds and bringing my own music to these worlds. I used to enjoy this process. Every world brought me new emotions and allowed me to see different forms of artistic expression. At some point, the replacing of musicians with automated instruments started to spread throughout the universe. Well, like AI? Ever since I discovered this, I've made it my life's mission to guide these errant worlds toward the right path. I have to make them understand that music is only music when it's played by the living. You abhor the automated orchestra this much? What happens if Intellitron plays music? Will that still be sane? Of course. If you don't understand me, allow me to give you an example. What do you do for a living? I'm rather nameless on the Astral Express. I'm the galactic baseballer of justice. I'm unemployed. Oh, very blunt. Yeah, I'm unemployed. Well, just think about it. If someone invented an android and called it the Order Unemployed, it took away all your subsidies and your sleeping spots and snatched away all your trash cans, wouldn't you hate it? Not my trash cans. Do you understand what I'm saying now? These automated tools may seem convenient, but they're actually cannibalizing their organic counterparts, killing the future of every industry. Oh, I can't give a reaction to the trash cans? Oh, let's talk next time.
Performances done entirely by machines are soulless.
Rona frowns, resentment and hatred filling her eyes. If you don't quickly persuade her, she'll likely smash the automated orchestra in front of her into smithereens in the next second. Well, let's just make her calm. I remember getting into an argument with that conductor. They told me that the automated orchestra has souls. Those things are certainly different from the smart musical instruments that I've encountered before. They appear to be sentient and have their own personalities, as if they had life in them. My friend, you're saying those little things can really understand the essence of music created by humans? Maybe. That's deep. But they'll really express their opinions about music and even seek to understand the emotions of their conductors. Perhaps organic life isn't a prerequisite to understanding great music. I wonder if I should look at this problem from a different perspective. Perhaps this automated orchestra has a new way of creating music. I may have to contemplate further. One of the reasons for my cosmic travels is to gain new insights into music. Thank you for your revelation. This is the compensation I earned when I played my music for a group of tragedian actors. It's not much, just a token of my appreciation. Nice. Line violence. Oh, you scoundrel. I want to rip your head off. The hell?
Performances done entirely by machines are soulless.
Rona lets out a deep sigh. Withdrawing her sharp gaze towards the automated orchestra, you feel an air of intellectualism returning to her. I'll be happy instead.
Such a hollow performance, devoid of any emotion, not a trace of personal interpretation or rhythm. I'm overthinking it. How can music made by a mere object compare to music made from the heart? The art of musical performances goes beyond merely using the instrument and translating the notes from a sheet of music. It involves the harmonious collaboration of the instrument, melody, and musician working together to craft a masterpiece. This encompasses the interpretation and soul of the musician. My friend, can't you hear it? The music from an automated orchestra pales in comparison to the music produced by a living, breathing human. I can't tell. You do make sense indeed. Yep, so much sense. Fantastic. People like you who truly appreciate music are the ones we find deserving of our performances into which we pour our hearts and souls. As for the performances by the automated orchestra, whoever wants to listen can go ahead. Those people will never understand true art. A great musician will never be discouraged by such a travesty on art. My friend, take these alfalfa credits. Just promise me, take these coins and go watch a performance where music is played by the living. Hear it, feel it, and experience art as it should be.
Performances done entirely by machines are soulless.
Brona looks at the automated orchestra, the corners of her mouth twitching as she exudes a scornful sneer. Oh, time to be sad.
Alas, upon reflection, it seems that everything I've done has been in vain. Those who enjoy the automated orchestra aren't virtuosos. Perhaps they are simply businessmen who want to minimize performance costs, or they could be guests who simply want to enjoy a musical piece, or just ordinary people in search of something refreshing. Meaning of performance, the circumstances of artists and the future of art. These are not things that they are concerned about. No matter how much I try to reason with them, they simply can't empathize. Forget it. Perhaps one day all artists will be replaced by these soulless ingenia. Let me perform until the very last moment before the world abandons me and my craft. What breaks my heart is the fact that I used to think that the harmony-loving family respected us musicians. It has never occurred to me that they were the ones behind this. This one's for you. I can't bear to listen to their hypocritical songs anymore.
Nice. Well, anyway, moving on. Hey, postman.
Credits left.
Hey, buddy. I have to admit, gaming really does have a soothing magic to it. I feel like I'm getting better and better.
Have you played the Dreamy Slots before? Have you played the Lucky Wheel before? Have you played the Golden Capsule Machine before?
I have. I was so surprised. It feels like an out-of-control shopping machine, but huge.
Have you played the Dreamy Slots before?
It's pretty interesting. It's a simple game, but once you start, you just can't stop. Oh boy. Every time I get 2 out of 3, I feel like I'm actually covered in true stings. Oh boy.
Have you played the Lucky Wheel before?
I have. It's so exciting. The way my heart races and drops as the pointer goes past the grand prize. It's like a real roller coaster ride. Oh no, he's addicted to gambling. Oh boy. I was under the impression that if I want to grasp the secrets of entertainment, you have to work and study really study. Eventually I realized that once you start playing, they're really not that complicated. They're just a challenge I've never taken on. Thanks to your guidance, I can enjoy Panic Honey to its fullest. What more could I ask for?
How about a Soul Glad to Celebrate?
Yes, he's addicted to... You really helped me think things through. I should be treating you. Take this. It's a symbol of the beginning of my new life. Hello, Yume. Best buddies. Privately, you believe your best buddy is just as fixated on trash cans as you are. Oh, did he just pop off to where he was before? Resolve emotions.
There are always people who rush through life in reality, and even in the dreamscape. I wonder why.
You're new. New to what? HSR? YouTube? Life? Rooms in the hotel in reality are charged daily. We have some savings and can stay here for some time. But those poor travelers will have to seize every moment.
Well, sometimes it's just nice to sit back and watch the water, enjoying your life at a slow pace.
I'm just doing all the emo dolls, so no quest in particular.
Reality is exhausting. Coming to the dreamscape is all about getting relaxed, right?
Well, let's get relaxed. Louis, art critic. I'm pretty sure I went through this area before, but... Alright, let's talk.
Mistaking fish eyes for pearls. Ugh.
Louis takes a deep breath and lets it out slowly. What characters do I have? Argenti, Blade, Kafka, Fushuan, Himiko, Ajapad. Ready? I think so.
You want to chat?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
You seem pretty calm.
Do I? I should be glad, as those useless manners and etiquette entrenched in me are playing their parts. Honestly speaking, I'm having a bad mood. I feel cheated and humiliated. I'm ashamed of my ignorance and recklessness. I've traveled across dozens of galaxies in search of a great and pure soul, but... the notion of noble and flawless art is nothing but a deception. Pedantry and frivolity will still rule the world. Arcrona. Apparently she's meant to be extremely strong. Well, I'm not sure. I don't even know what element she is.
What do you do for a living?
Me? I'm just a small-time critic whose reputation doesn't reflect my taste. If you're interested, you can check out my personal website. I never filter the comments. You'll be able to see compliments, criticisms for those who compliment me, criticisms from those who criticize me, trolls who instigate drama for fun, and bystanders. Man, I'm pretty sure you have even better characters. If I ever decide to become a novelist one day, I'll have enough material to write several books just by adapting those comics.
Let's end it here for now.
No problem.
Mistaking fish eyes for pearls. Ugh.
Free to play. Armor battle passer. Activate clockwork. Angry. Be calm. Oh, amazing. For some reason, I feel a sense of tranquility when I look at you. You know, I've been particularly sensitive since I was little. Although I've been trying hard to think rationally, my emotional side always gets the better of me in critical moments. I've tried many methods, such as the bottle I'm holding, this dream syrup, Pentacon's specialty. One small bottle can keep my mind calm for an entire day. It has no side effects and isn't addictive. And yet what it provides is nothing compared to the feelings of calmness and security that you are making me feel right now. Alas, if only I could kidnap you and keep you next to me at all times. Oh god. Don't take it so seriously. I'm just kidding. Okay. In all seriousness, would you mind coming by often to chat with me when you're free? By the way, I'm not going to use this thing anytime soon, so you can have it. Remember to drop by when you're free.
Once again, the almighty Big Brother thinks it's time for me to return.
The young man is stuck in a trance for a brief moment. Then he blinks and suddenly smiles at you. Alright, be happy. Before coming to Penacony, I had never thought I would fall in love with this place. Once upon a time, the name Planet of Festivities struck me as a pompous, frivolous, and superficial. I always regarded classic art as a fine wine that became richer and more flavorful the longer it was fermented. Meanwhile, Penacony was a place filled with bubbly, artificial syrup, lacking in the depth of history. It wasn't until I stepped foot in this city of dreams that I realized how narrow-minded I used to be. Look, this city itself is a perfect piece of art. The family took charge of the untamed dreamscape and created a masterpiece out of this archaic space. Wasn't that a manifestation of great creativity? After coming here, I've learned one thing. It's not that the city is that shallow, but those guests who know nothing about art and are brainwashed by toxic consumerism. I'd love to stay here for an amber era if I could. Alas, how am I supposed to convince my siblings to let me do it? Siblings?
Once again, the almighty Big Brother thinks it's time for me to return.
Man, you guys have so much crit. I can never get that crit. My relics all suck. The scattered lights from afar are reflected in the young man's eyes, resembling the shimmering moonlight on the surface of the lake. Activate clockwork. Alright, time to be sad. Have you heard of psychological topography? Oh, I'm not surprised if you haven't. It's not some famous theory, just useless technique popular among critics. In essence, psychological topography is about interpreting the writer's personality through their works, rather than directly associating the values shown in the works to the writer, who analyzes the subtle details that come from their subconscious. Does it actually work? I used to apply this method to evaluate artists, mocking those I deem foolish and criticizing those I think are too stubborn. In hindsight, I can see that I am the only one who's stubborn and foolish. The so-called psychological topography is just an unorthodox method, without any theoretical basis. They're probably right. I should rediscover my reverence for art. It's pointless to force an association between an artist's personality and their works.
This is the one.
You just gave me some syrup, that's it. Alright, is there anyone here?
Please.
Listen, what's this? So the Ace Gambler there's. Oh, the Ace Gambler. Capsule machine enthusiast. I heard the Ace Gambler is here to settle a score with the family. Come on, how can you believe such a cliched story? Besides, you don't know if he's actually the Ace Gambler. Anyway, I saw him at the Dream's Edge, followed by some bloodhounds. Just stay out of it. It's none of our business. Dream's Edge, huh? Maybe I'll pop by. Oh, it could be anywhere. Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Who cares if everything's full of sugar? It's
Alright,
a
sure,
drink.
I'll go.
Constructing dreams. Dreams are supposed.
Just as I thought. Miss Claudia's here.
Wait! Don't go any further!
Oh, what's this? Firefly. Oh. In the sea of neon lights and hedonism, kindness is as rare a find as a firefly's light. Firefly's secret base. The observation deck with breathtaking views. You can almost see the entire dreamscape edge at a glance. It's not an easy place to find. The person who introduced it to you truly values your friendship by sharing this view. You recall the time spent with that girl, her gentle smile, her graceful steps, and the tears she shed in her last moments before she was murdered by that monster. At that moment, why did she apologize? What was she thinking? If you had reacted faster, would that silly girl not have died? A tinge of sourness wells from the depths of your soul, of your heart, followed by a flame of anger, intense enough to reduce the strongest metal to ashes. Facing the railings and skyscrapers, you clench your fists. Ah. Angry and sad gear. Well, I don't think she's actually dead. She's kinda designed to look like, not exactly like a NPC. She looks like a playable character actually. So you know. Hey, it's this guy. Hello. Ah, it's you again. You think Firefly is Robin? See you, Huang. It's possible. What are you looking at? You've never seen an injured person before. It's just a broken arm. Nothing serious. I guess those bloodhounds still have some humanity about them. At least they didn't kill me outright. Otherwise, I'd just be another pile of scrap metal lying about. Well, you didn't escape. They just broke your arm, that's it? Come, help me up. My ankle is broken too. Man, this hurts. Those bastards. What happened? The Bloodhound family did this? That's true. They do have the same. Robin did have a mark on her chest, and Firefly was stabbed in the chest. So you know, who knows what's going on their minds? The family invited me to take part in a life or death gamble, but before it even started, someone messed up my hand. I can forget about pulling any sort of special tricks. I don't think I could even hold the card straight now. The card beat me in a game, so they resorted to underhanded tricks. I see this is the level of the masters of this beautiful dream. This world is really going to hell. My friend, look. We have run into each other many times. That means we are fated. Would you be willing to help me? What exactly do you need? An arm. Ooh. Yeah, and also don't think that Robin's dead either. The betting deadline is coming up, and even with this battered up body, I have to take part. before that. Take this. Don't worry. They're parts that fell off of my body. Keep them in your pocket and don't tell anyone. I will help you. Sorry, I don't want to be roped into it. No, I'll help. You received a fragment from the Ace Gambler that shines with a metallic luster. It seems completely unremarkable and there's not much to say about it. Now be said about it, in your charitable and altruistic soul, you place the fragment into your pocket. Take it as a lucky mascot. The figure of the Ace Gambler is very precious. Trust me, you can't go wrong. What's my HSR username? We'll find out in a second. If you are ever low on money, take it to Ferdinand in the Golden Hour. He's a scrap parts dealer. He'll give you a good price when he sees this. Alright, the last gamble is over there on the random item machine. You must come and watch. I'll be waiting. If you've got nothing else to do around here, then get going. There are a lot of patrols around here. We don't want to be seen. We don't want you being seen. Take care of yourself. Ace Gambler's discarded part. Those are my support characters? Well, not very strong characters. Ace Gambler's discarded part. A part given to you by an intelligent guest known as the Ace Gambler. Its purpose remains a mystery. Just carry it with you, even if as a talisman. It looks like a heatsink. Anyway, let's see. Trailblazer profile. Yeah, these are my support characters. Not the best, but it's what I got. On a friend. Oh, I'm on the Europe server, so are you on the Europe server? Yeah, so we can't. Oh well, my team's not that great anyway. Yeah, I kept trying to go for relics, but they're never any good. Like I tried so long to get Blade's relics. I only got HP. Can't get crit. Feels like it's impossible. Anyway, let's head back to this section. That's fine, you may.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Yeah, the guy's gone. Wonder where he went. Anywho, moving on.
Ugh, I still gotta get in line. Everything you want.
There's Emmerich, there's Ferdinand. Well, Ferdinand should be easy enough. Why's your horse so strong?
It is not a good thing for technology to advance too quickly.
There's always value in keeping these around. Alright, I already know why he collects them for spare parts in case he ever gets damaged. Activate clockwork. Angry. It's those techno freaks. They only care about the thrills of research, never stopping to consider the feelings of the users. Product updates iterate lightning quick, but they do nothing about backwards compatibility. Older parts become obsolete after a few years, and we're forced to keep changing parts. All that talk about sacrificing their all for science. It's all nothing but squeezing out a few more coins from consumer wallets. It's all the fault of the developers that the old models are getting piled high.
It is not a good thing for technology to advance too quickly.
Alright, be happy. How many 4 stars do I have? I think I have all of them except for Shuyi, which I tried really hard to get. For some reason, Ferdinand's eyes start glazing over. His expression is serene, as if he is reminiscing on some sweet distant dream. Ah, just drown me. Cutting-edge technology that surges forth like a tide. Shiny new parts. If I had to compare it in the words of organics, that lustrous golden lubricant is as smooth as silken milk. Sweet as honeyed nectar. What the hell is he talking about? Well, these are the characters I have. Oh yeah, I need to level up these characters. It's just that I gotta prioritize which one I gotta do because I don't have that much money. And I've run out multiple times before. No. We should level up this first. I want to see Kafka. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Do want to get some more crit damage for her. 30. I need to at least be 50. But that's gonna be pretty hard. My crit damage should be alright. Guess her attack will be lowered. Break effect, huh? The amount of damage dealt by dots per turn. How far enemies' actions are delayed. Yeah, could possibly do that too. There's a lot I could do, basically. Do I have a 5-star Lycomb? I believe I do not. Yeah, no 5-star Lycone. Just 4 stars. Where'd I get this one from? Hypothesis. Abundance. Does he have a signature on here? Well, I don't think I have his signature. Samples, got Kafka's. Got Silver Wolves. And this is Payless. Yeah, I tried real hard to get crit rate and crit damage on these, but it's so hard. Well, on the HP pieces, of course. But Herta needs to use the Herta signature. Anyway, I should focus on that later. Because I'll spend pretty much all day on it.
It'll be useful someday.
Vernon is deep in his own beautiful fantasy. Don't be sad. I went to visit a couple of old friends recently. They're all Intellitrons entering ages of rust, whom I hadn't seen for a long time. One of them had a busted bearing on his left knee, and couldn't find a suitable part. He had to settle for a lateral model as replacement. Had a hard time walking, and couldn't even run or jump. Nothing we can do. When you've lived too long, your make becomes too old, and you realize that you should have been retired a long time ago. Dr. Ratio. Technological advancement is a good thing, but sometimes I really wish it could wait for us just a little. Line philosophy. Shotgun or bazooka? That's the question. Why not both? Dr. Ratio. I sound like Dr. Ratio. Really? Nah, he doesn't really talk so much about technology and knowledge. More like he likes to talk down on people. He wears the head because he doesn't want to basically be seen by stupid people. Hey, Emmerich. What are you doing? Have you lost something? No, I should say, are you a lost little child? Where's your parents? Look, there's a little moustache.
Don't distract me. I'm in the middle of a serious commercialization strategy. Look at you. What's that you're wearing? Funny. I've rarely seen anyone so plainly dressed in golden hour. Oh well, except for those guys deliberately trying to look miserable.
Those guys?
Well, yes. Thanks to your sudden appearance, I just came up with a brilliant idea. It's called Beggar's Life Simulation. Boy, this idea will be a hit.
Do I really look that bad? Even beggars have dignity. Yeah, do I really look that bad? I don't think I look that bad.
Come on, miss. Take a good look at how everyone's around you dresses up. You stick out like a sore thumb in this city.
I suppose. They're all in suits and... I don't have another skin.
That being said, don't be afraid, my friend. Being a maverick is a rare quality in this part of the world. I know it's not easy to stay true to yourself. Why don't you stick to your own path and continue to be a poor lass that no one cares about? I promise you, that'll be the most fun for everyone.
I don't like the way you talk to me. Who are you? Have we met before?
Me? I'm Emmerich, an inventor. I'm not one of those third-rate inventors who tinker in their huts. No. At least a third of all the wonders you're seeing in this city were invented by yours truly.
So you're the one that invented those stupid-ass billboards that follow you around?
But what a shame. I blame my lack of awareness of rights when I first came here, letting others steal all my splendid ideas. A word to the wise. If you have a great idea that pops into your head one day, don't be in a hurry to tell anyone about it. Think about its potential business value, so those empty-headed scoundrels won't take it away from you. I've got things to do, so I don't have time for idle chatter. Just go into any store and get yourself a decent outfit, will ya?
Well, you're gonna foot the bill? Huh? Can I touch the fluff ball on your head? It's just bored. I wonder how long it's actually been. I think Trailblazer should be 1 year old. Yeah, can I touch the fluff ball on your head?
Huh? Did I hear it wrong? Can I pull out all the grey hair on your head? That way you'll have a pure and pristine bald head that exudes charm. Of course not. Rude.
I like that. Rude. 5 days old. Well, it has to be more than 5 days. We've been to the Shinto, we've been to Bellabog. Nah. We've been anywhere else? Oh, you heard of space station? Well, we started off from there. We don't know how long these travels actually take.
Very inspiring. Effortless.
A word to the wise. Have you agreed?
Yeah, whatever. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Huh? Do you have questions?
What have you invented? Oh, come on. It can't be 5 days. Even the train takes some time to travel.
Flying sports cars, street stylist robots, a super complex food additive that adds 17 flavors in one bite. Do you want me to list them all? I'm sorry, but I don't have time for that.
I'm not particularly fond of your attitude.
Oh, I'm truly sorry, miss. I sincerely assure you that there was no ill intent in my joke, and I genuinely didn't intend to hurt your feelings. So please accept my most sincere apology. You want me to talk like to every passing fool in that nauseating accent? Hell no. Hell no. Don't even think about it.
I like this guy, Emmerich. Are you in urgent need of money?
Money? What? Do I look like I need money? Don't be ridiculous. I've made more money from selling patents than average people could spend in 8 lifetimes.
Then why do you care so much about your patents?
It's simple. Because they are my ideas, my creations, and my designs. It's not about the money. It's about justice, rules, and reputation. You know?
Alright, you may.
Very inspiring. Effortless.
Here comes the clockwork. Happy. Oh, he's not happy? Aw. The Peppershee's limbs leap up. You read enthusiasm, jubilation, and some hubris in his body movements.
Huh? What's going on? I suddenly feel wonderful. I'm alive and truly revitalized. And fully revitalized. 200 great ideas just flooded into my mind. All the fools will kneel before kneel down before the great Emmerich. The hell with the mediocrity of the Intelligentsia Guild. Those guys who know nothing other than so-called methodology and product ideas will never create anything with a soul. One day, I, the great Emmerich, will come up with groundbreaking inventions and steal a piece of the pie from the IPC.
Guess it's fantasy time.
Yay! Awesome! Wow! Hey, you! Yeah, stop lollygagging. I need your help now. You should be honored. Not everyone gets a chance to impress Oliver Emmerich. Come, let me show you something.
Huh? What's this? It's just a piece of paper, right?
You think it's just a piece of paper? Huh, dead wrong. Behold, this could be one of the greatest inventions in the history of Pentacony. Listen carefully. It's called the Indefinite Patent Operative Omnifier.
What the heck are you harping on about? So, abbreviated as IPOO?
Consider yourself warned. Show some respect for my invention. If you've been keeping up with the news, you know there's always some drama of intellectual property or patents in the real world. Wherever there's civilization, there's infringement. It's not just legal stuff anymore, it's practically a law of physics. But with this invention, I'll wipe out all infringements in Penacony. Trust me, history will look back on this indefinite patent operative omnifier as a milestone in universal civilization. And the best part? It's super easy to use. Watch this!
Emmerich waves his hand and sticks the indefinite IPU on the wall beside him.
Beep. Initiating infringement risk analysis. Beep. Analysis complete. Object identified. Generic architectural wall covering in Penacony. Beep. Conclusion. The analysis regarding the raw materials, supply chain, and related technologies show no risk of infringement. This object can be used without risk. See? That's the power of the indefinite patent operative omnifier. With this, I'm gonna make a boatload of money. I'm gonna protect the rights of all talented inventors in Penacony from infringement. Here, take a couple and go. Snap them on anything that's worth. Anything that looks important. Remember, it's all about social justice and civilization.
So you've got to give me some more you've got to give me some more details. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Gonna slap it on you?
You greedy tall folk. Isn't it enough to be recognized by the great Emmerich? Fine, alright. Just do me this favor and I'll make it worth your while. Well, on second thought, I should narrow down the scope of this object to analyze so we don't waste this great invention. Okay, it's settled. Go analyze a Steinway Falcon Speedster, a viewing telescope, and a sales billboard for now. Weird. That's such an awesome invention, yeah, I didn't think of using it before. Never mind. It's better late than never.
Indefinite patent, IPU. This item is used to defend the legal rights of the great inventor to defend the legal rights of all creators in the cosmos. Alright, let's start slapping them on stuff. Should be one right here. Here it is, the speedster. Slap it. Slap it. How do you slap it? Slap it. Slap it. Slap. What kind of slap? Does it have to be a very specific one? Maybe these ones? Let's go slap. Slap, slap, slap.
Wow, this sports car is so cool.
Investigate. I don't know. Can I slap it? How do you slap it? Ah, here it is. Steinway Falcon Extended Luxury Speedster. Soar in style, embrace luxury. Well, who cares about the jingles? Just get the job done and finish the task Emmerich gave you. With a slap, you skillfully stick the indefinite IPU onto the vehicle, as if you've been handing out flyers on the street for a decade.
Beep. Initiating infringement risk analysis. Beep. Analysis complete. Object identified. Steinway Falcon Luxury Speedster Model XB8. Beep. Conclusion. 98.7% of the structure, including the main body, chassis, beam interior, engine, and other parts, is free from patent infringement risk. Beep. Current risk. The light distribution lens in the car's headlights adopt Mr. Emmerich's exclusive low ultra-low energy diffraction technology. The commercial specifications for this technology are unclear at the moment.
Hey, Yume.
B. To protect the rights of patent creators, a mandatory lock will now be put on your Steinway Falcon Luxury Speedster. Please don't worry, the lock will be automatically unlocked once the infringement risk is resolved.
The long speech of the IPU is finally over, and you watch a fancy luxury car in front of you turning into a useless pile of scrap metal. You feel a mix of emotions. Maybe you should stay for a while to witness the owner's reaction, or just walk away. Confused car owner. Hey, better pay up. What the? I just pressed the button on my remote control, but why is my car not responding at all? Hold on, what's this? Indefinite patent operative omnifier. What kind of nonsense is this?
B. Greetings, vehicle owner. The accessories in your Steinway Falcon Luxury Speedster might be infringing on some patents. B. To protect the rights of patent correctors, a mandatory lock has been put on your Steinway Falcon Luxury Speedster. Please don't worry, the lock will be automatically unlocked once the infringement risk is resolved.
What? No way. This is my speedster. I paid a fortune for it. It's just a useless piece of paper. I'll just rip you... What? I can't rip it up? What kind of sorcery is this? No. You can't do this to me. I promised Catherine that I'd take her for a ride in the golden hour today. You are... You... Alright. What do I use to start the characters? For immersion. And yes, Trailblazer does count as a 5-star. And she's my main, you could say.
Will of preservation.
Okay, I remember one was the telescope. What was the last one? A telescope for tourists to enjoy the breathtaking views of the dreamscape. Emmerich doesn't even leave behind such infrastructure. What a total jerk. Just get the task done already so you can go back and grab the reward. That is it, it's for immersion. It's like a nameless crew going on missions. With a slap, you stick the IPU onto the telescope, thinking to yourself that it's unlikely to infringe on anything. Well, actually, the lens on it.
Beep. Initiating infringement risk analysis. Beep. Analysis complete. Object identified. A viewing telescope in Penacony. Beep. Conclusion. The analysis regarding the raw materials, supply chain, and related technologies show no risk of infringement. Beep. Current risk. The Dreamweavers of the family have promised that the telescope would adjust its height to accommodate guests of different sizes. However, the current telescope does not have that feature.
Ah yes, for Peppershi. Peppershi can't use it.
Beep. This design flaw could cause emotional distress to Peppershi guests, including Mr. Emmerich himself, and potentially lead to legal trouble. Beep. To protect the rights of all guests in Penacony, a mandatory lock will now be put onto the viewing telescope. The lock will be automatically unlocked once the infringement risk is resolved.
Alright, the long speech about the IPU is finally over, and the telescope in front of you has turned into a useless piece of junk. Not like it wasn't before, it didn't work anyway. You feel a mix of emotions. Maybe you should stay for a while to witness the others' reactions, or just walk away. When did I start playing HSR? From the very beginning. Troubled hound, alarmed hound. So this is the telescope that went haywire? Obviously. Didn't you see the note taped to it? Indefinite patent operative omnifier. What kind of new trickery is this? Those dream chasers just won't stop causing trouble. Can't they just peacefully enjoy their life in this dream? I'll rip it off. I can't rip it off. Doesn't seem to be an ordinary note. Maybe we should report it? You want to disturb the head of the clan over such a small matter? Think again. What will happen if these notes start appearing everywhere like a bad rash? It's better safe than sorry. Yeah. Not too bad, I'm out of here. See ya, suckers! Alright, what was the last one? Judging from memory, I got no clue. So let's just look it up. Emmerich. Billboard. Alright. But it has to be a specific billboard, so let's see.
I wonder if exercise.
Here's the Penacony News.
Too obsessed with HSR, but that.
Has passed golden hour by.
And no, I haven't got a free 5-star. I haven't actually pulled that much on standard. How much standard do I even have? I got 257. Zappy gun salesman. Oh, bam! Let's talk. Zapoid discomfort. Instant relief. The best of the best. Zappy gun. Order now, you might get and might win the Zappy Zappa bundle. You have no idea what this Zappy gun is supposed to do, although it does sound a bit questionable. Can I have one? I want one. I'll get two. I'll dual wield. But anyway, you're not planning on buying these weird toys anyway. Says you. Just finish Emmerich's task. Oh. I want a gun. With the slap, you stick the indefinite IP onto the sales billboard. The billboard topples over, but you swear you didn't exert much force.
Beep. Initiating infringement risk analysis. Beep. Analysis complete. Object identified. A sales billboard. Beep. Conclusion. The analysis regarding the raw material supply chain and related technology show no risk of infringement. Beep. Current risk. The billboard is advertising Mr. Emmerich's invention, and he's currently in a dispute with his distributor over the sales share.
Oh, that's his invention? Maybe we can give him one.
Beep. To ensure Mr. Emmerich's rights as an inventor, a mandatory lock will now be put onto a sales billboard. The lock will be automatically unlocked once the infringement risk is resolved.
The billboard is not making sounds anymore, and it's making you feel bad. You can't believe you went to such lengths for that selfish inventor. You feel a mix of emotions. Maybe you should stay for a while to witness others' reactions or just walk away. The other salesmen's. Here, see. Float disc burger saleswoman. Wait, woman? There's genders?
Oh, great one. How did our poor brother end up like this?
Diamond Dole salesman. Wonderful. Now that the Zappy Gun billboard is done for, everyone will flock to buy the Diamond Dole.
Seriously, mate? Have a little empathy. How can you be so heartless when our brother is lying dead on the street?
Well, billboards, man. We don't have sympathy. And besides, that billboard was not promoting your competitor's product or messing with your business. Of course, you can just play the good guy. Yeah, take this. And this. Slap it on all ya. Apparently, since the inception of Golden Hour, they had genders.
All that education and it's...
Alright, Emmerich. Done what you asked.
Using the iPoo is simple. Whenever you spot something suspicious, just slap the omnifier on it. Go analyze a Starway Falcon luxury speedster, a viewing telescope, and a sales billboard. Remember, report back to me as soon as you have the analysis results. Weird. I have such an awesome invention, yeah, whatever.
I've done what you asked me to do.
Honestly, I didn't expect tall folks with such quick reflexes. Well, tell me how you did it.
But to Emmerich, how you put up those IPUs?
Huh.
The pepper sheet in front of you suddenly burst into maniacal laughter. You can't believe the amount of energy he possesses in his tiny body.
Great! Well done! Gilly!
Gilly? Gilly?
I mean, tall lady.
I think it meant gullible.
Tall lady. I knew it. The IPU is a game changer. With it, I'll be qualified for golden hour. No, I'll become the richest guy in person in Penacony.
It's strange to make such a deep voice for a child, but sure. But I thought it was all about justice and progress. You're all about the money, aren't you?
What'd you say? What did you say? Oh yeah, it's also about justice and civilization in the galactic business world. I haven't forgotten it. Of course not. Just you wait and see. I, Emmerich, the great inventor, will build a business empire in Penacony. Glow Avenue? One day, it'll become Emmerich Avenue. Alright, here, the payment I promised. It's yours now. What, not enough? Don't give me that look. You should be grateful to be associated with the future richest man in Penacony.
Future? Hey, it's not bad rewards. There's Emmerich, so happy.
Everything you want, we have it all.
Of course, he doesn't care about justice.
What are you trying to do?
Whatever.
You're looking at the great inventor Emmerich, the future richest man in Penacony. The way you talk to me might determine your future, you know. Treat me and my inventions with respect.
Alright. How about be calm? How many achievements? I have no clue. Emmerich has calmed down. While the Pepper Sheep people are known for the unmistakable greed in their eyes, he is on a whole other level. Wait, Pepper Sheep people are known for their unmistakable greed in their eyes? I did not know that. I don't look at the Pepper Sheep and say, oh, they're greedy. What, are they meant to be dwarves?
Well, when the telescope was locked, the family got alerted right away. I should be more careful about my next step. Maybe it's better to target those dream chasers. Let's see what other things have infringed on my patents.
Let's see, Achievo. I have 477.
What are you trying to do?
Be angry. Emmerich jumps up with a jerk, his fist almost colliding with your knee. So close. What?
Pepper Sheep curse. Beep. Travis, that traitor, scumbag, a disgrace among us, Pepper Sheep. Why does he keep trying to mess with me? Acting all high and mighty. What's the big deal if an inventor wants to cash in on other patents, huh? Just you wait. Once my business empire takes off, I'll make that traitor pay for his misdeeds. The jingle.
Now, with a jingle, a few iodine tokens fall out of Emmerich's pocket. The tokens are yours now. Taking stuff from this guy won't make you feel guilty one bit. I suppose.
If you destroy someone's livelihood, the heaven...
Let's be sad. Emmerich falls into a state of despair. While this is somewhat disheartening, keeping him in this state may be advantageous for the welfare of Penacony.
Why? Why is it that people still won't take me seriously even with all the awesome stuff I've invented? I'm not asking for much. All I want is a bit of respect. And maybe some money, if possible. You! What do you honestly think of me? Do you think old Emmerich deserves some respect?
You're just a miser. You're an incredibly talented inventor. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. Here, take all the money. Not so many people will shower me with kindness. I'll trade the money for your respect.
Well, that just makes me feel like you're buying the respect. Now, I'm pretty sure Peppershees will sound like kids anyway. Even if they are grown adults. Even if they're like 50 years old and have mustaches. Yeah, the rail unto the stars. Complete a section. I don't really go achievement hunting. They just sort of come.
Watch your step now.
No. Gallagher. The easiest way to commute is to get roaring drunk. You'll be home by the time you're conscious again. Oh, 'tis what you think.
I almost got hit by a spheroid while walking down the street.
What the heck can't I get through? Isn't this what's supposed to be possible or what?
This is not Harry Potter, boy.
Why can't I travel through this wall? Isn't there a secret station behind it? I've bumped into it so many times I almost broken my head.
Easter egg hunter.
Could it be this top 10 attractions in Penacony in my hand is fake? Damn it, that blue-haired bastard.
I'm surprised that there are no other blue-haired people. Are they actually? Because I can't think of any.
Watch your step now.
A dream about eons?
Who else could it be but the Mr. Sampo himself? Quinn. Alright. Got one. We got Daisy.
I heard old Odie came to pick up a car.
Hey, did you hear? The big shot from the Alfalfa family is coming to perform an inspection. Old Odie. The ancient Peppershe fellow? Huh, he already arrived yesterday. He's here to pick up the car. There are only 3 stretched the Prince's sword vehicles in the whole dreamscape. He tossed out 3 billion alfalfa credits to pay in cash up front without so much as blinking. Even in the dream, some rich people are richer than other rich people. Yeah, I don't understand how you can be poor in this dream, because it's a dream. Shouldn't everyone be rich? I don't understand this dream. Why is there still, like, class disparity inside a dream? You find yourself standing in front of an ATM that looks somewhat forlorn. While the other machines are busy dispensing alfalfa credits, it stands quietly in its place. Try withdrawing some coins. You hit the buttons following the standard procedure. The ATM trembles vigorously, but something seems to be stuck in its throat. stopping it from spewing anything out. Looks like you won't be getting cash through the conventional way. Well, time to bend over, machine. I got you. Alright. You find yourself... Oh. Knock it gently. Huh. Give it a ruthless kick. Rumble. The machine groans agonizingly. After a pause, countless alfalfa credits gush out from the dispenser. Smack it with a bat. Try stuffing some coins through the dispenser. You stuff some alfalfa credits into the machine via the dispenser. Clink, clank. Something clinks all the way down the pipe and lands on the tray of the dispenser. After coughing out several coins, the ATM lets out a sigh of contentment and gets back up and running. Appearance-wise, it is no different from other ATMs. There is nothing special about it, so much so that it is a bit dull. Clock credits. Using cash for transactions is a romantic notion, especially in crime drama. Hey Z. I am alright today. Guess it works like normal. The purpose of a container is storage, but this machine chooses to share its wealth with the world. Could it be an act of harmony? Alright. Nothing there. Investigate. I don't think there's anything to investigate here. Oh. So that's another one. Okay. So far just 2. That's good.
Hello. It looks like you're interested in one of our cars. These are all the latest models. Don't hesitate to take your pick. The public transport in the dreamscape is becoming more advanced and much faster than before, but it feels somewhat boring to sit in those spheroids, don't you think? They're crowded out to the point where you can't even find a seat during peak hours. I don't know if you've heard the recent news, but a few Peppersheet guests were almost run down by one of these spheroids while crossing the road. It may sound negligible, but things would have been bad if someone really got run down. If you had your own car, you'd be safe from all these troubles.
Then you just crash the car. Got scammed by buying a car. Should you do random missions? Of course you should. What's the time? Time's around 5 o'clock PM. Of course. Your cars won't get into accidents. Your cars are even more expensive than spheroids. I can guarantee that this batch of new cars has all undergone stringent quality assurance testing before launch, and they're absolutely safe. This is our after-sales record. Feel free to browse through it. They're all highly rated to this day. Well, would this car pique your interest? A dark gold car. Would go really well with your style, and the streamlined model designed for speed would fit right in with your pursuit of fashion. Its price is fair too. You'd be missing out if you didn't buy it. If you don't like it, there are other models in store. Take your pick. Alright. But I can't drive. You've just arrived in Penacony. The cars in the dreams are all self-driving. You don't have to drive them. Just push the button, enter your destination, and let the system take care of the rest. Wait, then how that Pepsi hit that guy? Oh well. And how those spheroids almost hit the Pepsi? I don't know.
Your question tickles me. Even with manual driving, I can't guarantee that there won't be accidents.
Oh, so there is an option of manual driving.
Does self-driving mean there won't be accidents? To the best of my knowledge, the cars sold at this dealership have never been involved in any accidents. All the positive reviews you've seen are genuine. Even if, well, I can assure you, in the event of an accident, our impressive after-sales car care ensures that we will never compromise your interests, so you can rest assured. Can you drive? Me? You must be kidding. The luxury cars at this dealership are exclusive to VIPs like yourself. I don't even get to sit in them, let alone drive them. Alright, nothing further.
Anecdote 3. Shine like a diamond. Shine like a diamond.
Shine like a diamond.
My friends, come
Shine
and
bright
have a
like
look.
diamond. That's right. Lucha. Exactly.
Well, show me the car. No problem. Our recommended models are fully equipped, so you're sure to find a model that suits your fancy.
Wait, so these are like the key fobs? Steinway Falcon Luxury Speedster, rental. Blue, gold, black, unicycler. Utapon Unicycler. The luxury Utapon Unicycler, inspired by wind instruments, boasts an elegant design and provides a safe riding experience without having to worry about traffic jams. Transform every one of your trips into an unforgettable journey. Confirm. I'm pretty sure this is just a waste of money. But I have to buy it. It's limited. Steinway Falcon Luxury Speedster Black. A luxurious private Steinway Falcon Speedster featuring a low-profile black color. Steinway Falcon Speedster, making your dream come true faster. Yep, it's the same, just different colors. I feel that does not feel good to do that, but whatever. Yep, and you can't use it. Of course. Of course.
My friends, come and have a look.
Activate clockwork. Calm about being angry. Those greedy hounds. They're never satisfied. They're like free-loading dogs. A few days ago, an accident happened on one of the main roads. It could have been resolved with some compensation, but he insisted that more gifts were required since it was a rich pepper-sheep businessman driving the car. They're the ones who took the money. They have the audacity to threaten us, saying that if we don't pay up, they'll leak the matter of us faking our reviews. So scummy. In order to erase the records of the accident, this month's public relations costs have gone up. My bonus is gonna shrink again. Also, I really have to say something about this. They refuse to use the self-driving function and insist on driving manually. Of course there will be an accident. I really don't know what these pepper-sheep are thinking.
So it is his fault. Oh, and I blame the other guy, and I didn't even get any money from it. Oh, and I blame the other guy.
My friends, come and have a look.
Yeah, I got richer. Basically by not spending it. By saving it, that's how I got richer. That's how I got more money.
I feel as if I've drunk a dozen sweet drinks in a row. Even the wind is bubbling around me. Yesterday we were top in sales, and it looks like we're gonna repeat that feat again today. It's all thanks to the customers who are willing to support us. That must be you. You really are my soul glad. My source of happiness.
Yeah, I'm not too happy right now because, you know, I just Spent all that money? What is that? 150k? Oh my god. Don't you want to take a closer look? Personally, I feel our luxury cars and you are a match made in heaven. It radiates with the fragrance of alfalfa credits. Okay. You feel a wave of joy emanating from your side, as if the chilling night has passed, revealing a most splendid dream about to come true. You can't help but look forward to it, sinking into a pure hope for tomorrow. You know, they always say about touching the fluff ball and the pepper sheet, but can I touch that crown? Can I actually even take it off? Is that actually part of them?
There's no vehicle that I can't sell.
Alright, see ya, Yume. How do I put this? Guess it's not that hard to earn money. Alright, time to be sad. Sadness overwhelms you. I'm so stupid. I shouldn't have convinced my dad to buy a car here. Oh. She scammed her own family. I never used my employee's discount, and it was time to replace his car, so I saw it as a good opportunity to take advantage of the dealership. The discounted internal price is actually quite a steal. In the end, we were given an outdated model that had been sitting in storage for years. Not only was the driving system obsolete and needed to be replaced, the paint was discolored, and it also had a strange odor. Hell, I'll take it. If it's discounted like crazy, I'll take it. How's this to the employee's benefit? It's clearly just clearance for unsold stock. They knew I wouldn't dare complain about fear of affecting the brand's image and my bonus taking a hit. What can I do about it? I'll just take it as a lesson learned. If I want to keep this job, I'll just have to take this. I'm so stupid. If the discount is good enough, I'll take it. Even if it's like a lemon. I'll drive it. With broken gears and whatnot. Wait a minute. Why are there two right next to each other? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk to you first, I guess. Melancholic youth, Morris. You missing your girlfriend? Here comes the clockwork. Are you okay? The man in front of you looks like a wet mushroom freshly showered in rain, rooted in sogginess and sadness, robed in gloominess. Weird analogy. Maybe you're just hungry? Or maybe I'm just thinking about that bar umbrella. The little engineer in Shinto Lofu. The one that keeps saying it's a mushroom. Don't bother talking to him unless you're desperate for something to do. Well, I guess I'm desperate.
What in the world is going on?
Here comes the clockwork. Calm. Alright. The man senses your gaze. The weight on his shoulders lifts slightly. You meet his bloodshot eyes, all hazy and muddy like puddles. Can I help you? What's wrong? What's wrong with me? The guy's voice is hoarse, which is pretty rare in this sweet dream filled with Soulglad. He glances at the puzzle rack next to him. Hoarse. So, kind of like my voice. Yeah, what's wrong with me? How did I end up falling for a bloodhound? It's a metaphor, right? She's from the Bloodhound family? Yeah, it's a metaphor. Of course, it's a metaphor. What else would it be? Her name's Cody. I never thought in a million years. The moment I stepped into Penacony, I was head over heels. Her heroic presence penetrated my soul. My friends were all excited about entering the dreamscape, while I was struggling to win her over. But as you can see, I failed. Big time. She's a loyal bloodhound, and I'll never be the rabbit she's after. You're after rabbits? Just give up already. You have some unusual tastes. What do you mean? They look great. Harsh sarcasm, huh? Well, I'm used to it. Whatever. The guy gazes affectionately at the puzzle rack next to him, looking pitiful with his possession. Where'd this come from anyway? Well, at least I figured out something. If I can't have her, I'll just create another version of her in this dreamscape. Well, that's a bit creepy. You may not be the smoothest talker, but you seem nice and talkative. Unlike me. Would you do me a favor? Just this once? I need to create a flawless replica of her in the dreamscape. A reflection that perfectly represents her. And for that, I need someone to record her true self. Man, she's not dead. Just go ask her out. What are you doing? Yeah, Kokona. Ooh. She just wants to sing. It's just taking a photo, right? Can't you do it yourself? I told you we're different. Is it really that hard to understand the words scaredy cat or screw up? But promise me one thing. Do ask her permission before taking the photo. I don't want to come off as pervert. Really? You don't want to come off as a pervert? Really? You're trying to make another version of her? Really? Alright, whatever. Head to the hotel in reality and take a photo of Cody. Oh, I guess she's not dreaming, that's why. I could just go here and ask her, I guess.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Also, did Kokona jump or did you, save her? I found one of them birds. Dr. Blues? Wait a minute, are there birds here? Are there trip traps here? Oh
It's
no.
giving me the stink eye.
There shouldn't be birds here. Dr. Blues? Looks just like those origami birds. You come face to face with a blue bird, but it does not look like it's going to speak anytime soon. Alright, staring contest. Time passes in silence as you and the bird stare at each other. The silent staring contest continues. No one knows who's going to win. Cross me.
Hey! Can you see me?
Who are you? I'm not dreaming right now. Why are you here?
Obviously, I'm an origami bird. They can call me Dr. Blues.
What is an origami bird?
An origami bird is a bird made of folded paper. Haven't you watched Clocky? I have no time to explain the settings. You can ask those birds on the great tree.
Origami bird's gathering spot.
When you have helped them find the required number of origami birds, I'll give you rewards. This is written under the storyline section.
Storyline section? The birdie flaps its wings at you, supposedly trying to urge you to go. Oh, I see. So this is where I get the rewards. Huh. I was kind of worried that there might be blue birds here that I gotta find. Hey, Cody. Wanna bang? Do you need any help? It's about Morris. Morris? If you need to find someone, please ask the receptionist. The Bloodhound family is always ready to help. There's a visitor named Morris who has a crush on you. I need a photo of you. Yeah. I'll just be straight. He has a crush on you. Crush? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said. Could you be more specific? And tell Cody about Morris. I see. And I'm deeply sorry for that. That guest situation deserves sympathy. Sorry? Sympathy? Is that how a normal woman would react? I don't know, aren't you a normal woman, Stella? Huh? Obviously, Mr. Morris is losing control of his emotions. He must have had plenty of unrequited feelings in his life. Maybe. I haven't asked him about it. If my photo can make him feel better, consider it as a service we provide to our guests. Oh, nice. I'm ready for my photo. You want to pose? I guess she's just want to pose like this. I want to crouch, but whatever. We'll have this timepiece as a backdrop behind her, like a croon. Damn it. Just want some minute movements, but it's difficult. That'll do. Alright. If my photo can make Mr. Morris feel better, consider it as a service. Alright. If I zoom too much, you'd just be able to see her throat.
How about we bite the bullet?
I heard old Odie.
Hey, Morris. You're back. Did you get what I wanted? You handed the photo of Cody over to Morris. Cody. Look at her eyes. As bright and clever as a bloodhound's. This is exactly what I need. With this, I can finally be in her league, even if it's just in this dreamscape. Please, complete this last piece for me. Let me become the rabbit she's after, the only thing that captures attention. Alright. Wonder how this will treat him. Okay, I can't put it in that piece.
So that's how it works.
Is that actually a functioning person? Or is that just a doll? I'm not sure how this works. Is there consciousness in there? Cody, it's you. My dream. My destiny. Look at you. So flawless. I gladly give you 1/20th of my life without thinking twice. Wait, 1/20th? Shouldn't you give like half? Or all? 1/20th seems to be a bit too little, you know? Yeah. Isn't 1/20th more than enough? Life is full of moments when you fall in love at first sight. I mean, there's so many beautiful things in the universe. Oh. So he wants to experience some more stuff other than Cody. Huh? I'm short-lived, yet I'm willing to dedicate 1/20th of it to just one individual. Is that not loyalty and devotion? Well, some people might not say so. Anyway, I must thank you for getting me this last piece. I'll treasure my Cody until that 1/20th of my devotion burns out. Okay. It's getting weirder and weirder by the second. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Undoubtedly a real tough guy just gulps down fish bones and never spits them out. Oh. Oh boy. Gonna grab her and run? Oh boy. Alright,
I'm just a fool.
The man pours out his heart, expressing his 1/20th of intense love, while the replica Cody remains unfazed. Alright, here comes the clockwork. Be angry. Once I fell for someone who had an insatiable love for food. She found great joy in tasting cuisine from every corner of the world, even from other galaxies. So I dedicated myself to perfecting my culinary skills for her. I wanted her to experience the flavors of the world without leaving her home. That was my way of showing love. But she wanted to travel. She wanted to travel and eat foods from other places. And not only to eat the food, but to actually experience the place. But how did she repay me? She abandoned me and trampled on my dignity. One day she told me she was working overtime, but I caught her red-handed eating a hamburger from the fast food joint next door. Yeah, they want to go out and eat. They don't want to stay home all day. Towards the end of our relationship, she finally admitted the truth. She never liked my cooking, and my efforts had been nothing more than pathetic self-indulgence. I was so furious, so devastated. I decided to leave and start looking for my next 1/20th. Next 1/20th. Oh my god. Why do you give me a burger?
Oh, I'm just a fool.
Well, the third time I've fallen in love at first sight. Okay. Good thing that Cody actually didn't come here. Because I'm pretty sure that, actually good for Morris that she didn't come here. The man resentfully recounts the experience about his third love at first sight, while the replica Cody remains unfazed. Happy. I once fell for someone who brought me immense joy, someone who almost made me believe that my love life had reached its peak. Just thinking about it brings a smile to my face. She was so perfect, so in sync with me. We were like two flowers, blooming on the same branch, reflecting and appreciating each other. Even our parting was filled with joy and no regrets. Okay, I spent the most amazing 1/20th of my life with her, and I'm afraid I won't be. Oh wait, Cody, that's not what I meant. I assure you, the next 1/20th of our lives will be filled with wonderful things too. You can't see me right now, but I'm just shaking my head. SMH.
I'm just a fool.
Well, the 11th time I've fallen in love at first sight. I wonder which one's Cody. Maybe the 16th? So he's devoted 16 out of 20 of his lives. The man enthusiastically recounts the experience about his 11th love at first sight, while the replica Cody remains unfazed. Alright, don't be sad. I once fell for someone. It was all about pure hedonism. The queen of video games. Civil Wolf? For her, I secretly ground hard in Aetherium Wars, collecting every cherished Aether spirit I could get my hands on. I even spent 1/20th of my paycheck on the game just to be on par with her in community tournaments. Man, this guy is really a believer in 1/20th of everything. But how did she repay me? She stole my account and wiped out all my Aether spirits. She even transferred my limited edition shiny blaze out of space. But there's a shiny edition? I didn't get that. Turns out she couldn't handle the fact that I was ranked higher than her on the leaderboard. Talk about being narrow-minded. So I lost 1/20th of my paycheck, and the IPC wouldn't help me recover my account. I forgot what happiness was for a long time after that. Well, this time I'm gonna have to side with him. Man, you don't wipe out accounts, that's fucked up. Imagine all your 5 stars just gone. Ooh. That would suck. Ain't cool, man. You don't mess with that shit.
I can't read it. Mom.
I wonder if that's all. Ah, damn it. Ah! Hello, B-Star.
Want to see an animal performance?
That sounds a lot different from what I imagined. Glue. Explain what you just did. I know what you are. Activate clockwork. It's time for you to be calm. Will they stop being a bear when they're calm? Oh. Woo. What's going on? The moment you calibrate the target's mood, a Wobbaboo pops out of nowhere. Woo woo. Woo woo woo. Woo. The Wobbaboo minds its own business, hovering around you, circling faster, faster, and faster, until... A dreamscape pass? Where's my phone? Woo woo. You watch helplessly on as the screen on your phone lights up and the keys start clacking. Then, it dials through to the number of someone you know very well. Don't get a pic. Oh, not again. Teleshopping. Welcome to IPC. Your order has been received. Items will be delivered within 3 Penacony days. Please. I'm a minor. I want a refund. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but your item has already been shipped and cannot be intercepted. Unless you can help deplete our inventory. Looks like you don't have any choice. Wait, what? So I have to buy more to refund? Hey now, the order is for 3 copies of Look at the Stars. Woo, woo, woo. You can no longer tolerate this cheeky, mischievous Woobaboo. It should be locked up in this space station's containment cabin for 1,000,000 amber errors. Sneak off before it comes up with a new way to prank you. Wait, so it's just sliced cake? I'll take it.
Want to see an animal performance?
Or be angry. What am I gonna get? Oh. Your actual visage, huh? I really have to hand it to you, humans. What's going on? What's going on? The moment you calibrate the target's mood, an Teletron girl appears out of nowhere. What are you looking at? Have you never seen a creature that's different from you before? I hate people who discriminate the most. Do you know how many eras of struggle it took for us Intellitrons to be emancipated and granted equal status with living species after the Emperor's War? The fact that I can stand here is testimony to the fact that such concepts as a soul, as humanity, these classifications are simply nonsense. Inorganic life has already wrested the right to dream for ourselves. But what about other creatures? Bears, Deetings, Wobbaboos? Why can't those other life forms enjoy the right to dream on? Do they not also deserve a little slice of this paradise too? It's your prejudice that's making this city so lacking in life. That's making the streets stink of humans. Let me warn you again. Do not discriminate against any creature. Even if it's just a space rat crossing the street. Its life is just as precious as yours. So stop trying to get smart with me. I wasn't going to. Actually, Deetings are artificial. Here we go again. Can't the artificial still be alive? Can't metal make a life? What about those that reached enlightenment themselves? that were naturally created by the universe or created by the aeons. Existing taxonomies are just shoddy theories clutched onto by a few academic elites, desperately relying on this shallow understanding of nature. In my opinion, that's all nonsense. I don't want to debate you any further. Yeah, that's right. Back off and retain some dignity. Move aside and don't ruin my performance. I still have to busk to earn my lubricant oil. Why would you want to deliberately annoy a bear anyway?
Want to see an animal performance?
Move aside and don't ruin my performance. Alright, be sad. No, it's a D-Team. What's going on? The moment you calibrate a target's move, D-Team pops out of nowhere. Woof 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 ruff. A D-Team makes a weak whimper from deep within its gullet and keeps rubbing its head against your leg, like a puppy drenched in a downpour. Fine. Everyone has a need for validation. You come to realize that this feeling really is not bad. Pat it on the head, scratch its throat, rub its belly. Yeah, rub its belly. Woof woof, ruff ruff. The D-Team sniffs your fingers, then nibbles on your shoelace, softly pulling at it, though dragging you off somewhere else. Go take a look. Take me with you. Take me with you. You decide to follow the D-Team's lead. After all, it has already helped you to no end. As luck would have it, you're someone who understands what gratitude means. Woof, ruff, ruff, woof. The D-Team hasn't made it that far before it starts loitering in the shadow of the street corner, and later returns with a bag of garbage. It sits near your feet, still looking up at you with those innocent eyes. Woof woof. The D-Teams have no business being in Pentagon. Oh, I got some trash. Nice. Alright, you can just stay there for now. I think that's everything. How do you even check? Oh. One more bottle again. The odds of winning are way too high. More? Drinking this much Soul Glad is making me want to puke. Why waste your luck on dumb Soul Glad when you could be rocking the slot machines? Now, all the same to me. By the way, can you drink anymore? Got a drink? Can't let it go to waste, right? Well, you can drink them. I never thought getting free drinks would be so painful. Now you could just give it to me. Ah, Laros. Planet of Canticles Singer. Huh. Alright. Are you ready for the Song of Beauty from the Planet of Canticles, dear lady? Haven't I talked to you before? The Planet of Canticles? The Song of Beauty? I see. You are not familiar with my music. Let me introduce it to you. Have you ever heard of the name Mendasia? Is that the name of the Planet of Canticles? Is it someone's name? Is it some sort of food? Can you eat it? Some sort of food? It's actually the name of the Planet of Canticles, but Jichuk relates to its ultimate fate. Ah. It was eaten by propagation. Since the dawn of civilization, Mendasia has believed in the beauty. Idrilla bestowed upon us the wall of mirrors that shielded us from plagues. Henceforth, the world concealed its traces in the Star Ocean, and only a few knew of its existence. Pretty sure I talked to you before. Oh, well, whatever. Gradually became a peaceful wonderland where people indulged in feasts and drinks in the forest of flowers, explored and sang in praise of the beauty, referring to their homeland as the Planet of Canticles. However, as the beauty disappeared, the blessings she left behind gradually crumbled. Approximately 2 amber eras ago, the wall of mirrors collapsed entirely, and soon after, like a vulnerable butterfly, Mendasia was swallowed by a terrifying interstellar beast. think 2 Amber Eras is like 50 years ago. The surviving Mendacians have been wandering ever since. No one believes in the paradise spoken of by those refugees. Only a few musical pieces known as the Song of Beauty served as evidence of the existence of the planet of Canticles. The enchanting realm of the beauty has faded, and of its remaining art withers away. The crown of cosmic art will lose one of its brightest jewels. With each additional listener, the enduring flame of art will shine brighter. So I hope you can support my performance. Alright, I'll definitely support you. I'm not interested in musical performances. Yeah, I'll definitely support. Thank you for your support. I salute you on behalf of the beauty. I'll continue to preserve the Song of Beauty for the sake of the planet of Canticles and the precious beauty of the universe. Alright, I'd like to chat with you. Sure thing. I'm delighted to provide my audience with more information about myself and my music. Thoughts on Robin, handing out flyers on the streets. Why'd you become a singer in Penacony? Well, for as long as I can remember, I've been traveling and singing with my relatives. We performed in various places, from small countries on border stars to mercenary ships, but the pay we received was barely enough to make ends meet. Once, while I was singing at the Comet Tavern at the Saran Meteorite Belt, a peppishy lady interrupted my performance, saying that my talent should not be wasted in a place like that, and that I should move on to a bigger stage. Oh, Sampo doesn't leave footprints. My god. That's low accurate. At first, I thought she was just some random drunken customer, but I later discovered that she was Fola, the most respected celebrity manager from the Iris family. So I accepted her invitation to Penacony and became a songstress, with a smidgen of fame in the dreamscape. She's a very strict manager who oversees my diet, schedule, relationships and performance. It's rare for me to have a chance to chat with you like this. So why are you handing out flyers? Shouldn't other people be handing out flyers? What are your thoughts on Robin? Robin? You mean the once-in-a-century musical genius? The voice kissed by sheep in themselves? And the Princess of Harmony? I don't think I need to elaborate on her reputation. Her songs are undoubtedly excellent, but since I arrived in Penacony, I noticed her posters adorning every wall, her music playing in every store, and her songs hummed by everyone passing by. For example, Soulglad is widely recognized as a delicacy, but if you had to drink Soulglad every single day, even use it for washing, day after day, year after year, would you still love it in the same way? That's a nauseating thought. Of course I'd love it. I'll never betray good flavor. Looks like I cited an inappropriate example. Now I see you truly enjoy Soulglad. No wonder you are here at the golden hour. I have great respect for her, but the music in Penacony should not be overshadowed by her all the time. Dreamscape should embrace a more diverse range of musical styles. So she should make way for upcoming singers. Why are you handing out flyers on the streets? Actually, my concerts used to be quite popular in Penacony, but ticket sales have been poor lately, so my manager suggested that I personally promote the show on the streets. I believe it's because the Charmony Festival is approaching, and all the visitors are eager for Robin's performance, but not so much for the other acts. Countless individuals are pursuing their musical aspirations in the dreamscape, yet the audience fixates only on the brightest moon. If this trend continues, the lesser stars will only shine, clinging to the moonlight or fade away in solitude. Sooner or later, the sky will become insipid. Dear lady, while you are here, please pay attention to some other performances. Although they may not match the grandeur of the Charmony Festival, each has its own unique charm. I just want to enjoy the finest shows.
Are there any performances that you would recommend? There are numerous options. The automated orchestra at the moment of Oasis, the wandering musician Broner's cruise show during the Blue Hour. Wait, Broner? Wandering musician Broner's cruise show. I'll check her out. And Ikaran's famous opera, The King of Dreams, at the moment of song. Well, if only I can go there. And in the golden hour, a talented songstress from the planet of Canticles will be performing songs from her lost hometown. Please don't forget about my concert. Please, dear lady, don't forget about my concert.
Oh, she's pretty desperate.
Let's catch up another time. Sure. What's up with chatting guests?
I sure envy Robin's predecessor.
Please support my performance so that the Song of Beauty will continue resonating in the cosmos.
Time to be happy. La 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 la. All of a sudden, La Rosa's serene face lights up with joy as she opens her mouth and sings in an unfamiliar language, in a tone that you have never heard before.
Mendeja, Mendeja, du ven ad arstis liberan sanam nurush nurudisha idrilad fularum.
Each syllable of the song seems to imitate the sounds of nature. Rustling of leaves, buzzing of insects, chirping of birds, low growls of beasts, raindrops hitting the ground. The amalgamation of sounds creates a marvelous rhythm. The song is sometimes shrill, sometimes raw, and you didn't even know these are sounds producible by humans' vocal cords. It's hard to tell if the music can be called melodious, but the wild vigor within the song is palpable. Wow, if only they actually sang that.
Phew, that was the first song I learned as a child, and I don't know why I sang it out loud. How peculiar. Will you perform this song at your concert? Is this the Song of Beauty? Yes, it's the most iconic ballad of Mendeja, but I have never performed it in Penacony. Although the language of this song is no longer spoken, the meaning of each lyric has been passed down. Mendeja, Mendeja, you nourish Idrilla's flourishing flowers with the sands of art. That is the meaning of the lyrics I just sang.
Wow. I'm pretty sure I was way shorter.
Mendeja, the planet of canticles that perished even before I was born. I have never witnessed her or seen any images of her, but by singing that song, I can imagine a paradise where one can freely sing under the sunlight. Dear lady, how do you think of this song?
Sounds terrible. No, it's beautiful.
Thank you, but my manager doesn't approve of it at all. My manager told me that this style of music doesn't appeal to the audience at all and will only deter guests seeking elegance. To achieve fame, I must first sing songs that are recognized by the market.
I see. It's like you gotta first go with pop to get recognized, to get enough fame, to get enough followers that you can actually go with your own original sound. I see.
So I started imitating popular styles and composed a fabricated Song of Beauty. Surprisingly, that ruse managed to deceive the audience. My performances were well received within the music fan community. I got on the cover of Art of Dreamscape, and that song even won numerous awards. It's absurd how the most banal melodies, coupled with some obscure instruments and a contrived narrative, can be hailed as artistic masterpieces. Every day I reluctantly sing lies. If it were not for a spur-of-the-moment decision just now, I would have forgotten about the real Song of Beauty. However, is the Song of Beauty truly insignificant? No. Style, audience, and popularity are merely pretexts to conceal prejudices. I'm determined to prove to my manager that Mendasian music will become a hit. It's destined to succeed. You don't need to prove anything, just sing what you desire. How are you planning to prove it? Yeah, how are you planning to prove it? I can start with a roadshow and assess the audience's reaction. If the audience approves my performance, she won't be able to use market reviews as an excuse to dissuade me. I can organize the roadshow at Aideen Park, as it attracts visitors who seek novelty and individuality. They'll undoubtedly be more receptive to a different style of music. I'll be preparing for the show, dear lady. I kindly request that your presence to witness my performance on stage. I'm confident that you won't be disappointed with my performance.
Alright. Let's go. Here. Listen. Oh, is this about the crash? Bantering Peppershi.
Hey, did you hear? They reached a verdict on that accident.
You mean the Intellatron that hit that car? I think the Tin was scamming that raptor. Must have been insane with wanting money.
I heard the family found the Intellatron at fault and made him pay out a huge sum to the owner. Brutal. You could buy all the Soul Glad in the Dreamscape for the price of one Steinway Raptor. If the Intellatron is serious about paying off the damages, it'll have to peel itself like an orange and sell the parts for scrap. That guy's car wasn't really damaged, but he still demands such an astronomical figure. See other people getting money for nothing somehow feels even worse than me losing money.
Why don't you just copy him and ride a few laps in a luxury car? Or doesn't your family own a luxury car? That means you don't work hard enough. Why don't you reflect on that?
Isn't that rather harsh to say?
What do you care? Anyway, I'm not the one who got hit, or the one getting compensation. I'm just a guy here, rubbernecking. Besides, does anyone here actually know each other in the real world? Pure antagonist. This kind of antagonists in animations suffer defeat after defeat, to the point that you feel bad for them by the end of the show. Oh yeah, like Jesse and James? Yeah. Okay. It's been 10 years. Strange guest. Can't you be a bit nicer? I'm your boss, and I'm the only one who has your profile in the IPC now. Have you worked for the family so long that you've forgotten you're an IPC employee? And now you're even doing community service for them? You promised me I'd come back after 10 years, but now 30 years have passed and I'm still stuck in the family. Are you trying to remind me to work for IPC even in my dream? Oh, dang. It's been 30 years. The Indie Watcher. A female dream chaser stood on the edge of the railing, all lost in thought as she gazed upon the flowing traffic below, poised as if contemplating a leap. Nonetheless, ending your life by jumping off a building in a dream is like trying to kill yourself with a balloon. Absolutely impossible. Well, actually... don't take your own life. You only wake up from the dream if you do that. Observe silently. Now, let's say, don't take your own life. Take my own life. Alas, it's a shame that this is nothing more than a meaningless show. The woman steps back to safety after hearing you. There's no death in dreams. The greatest punishment is to return to the harsh reality. A tragedy never concludes, but rather takes on a different form to begin anew. As a detective, I can't believe I couldn't figure it out. What's on your mind? You are a detective? Yes, and I'm the worst kind in the entire universe. I've gone through many things in my life, most of which aren't worth mentioning, but some are so infuriating that they leave me shaking in anger in the middle of the night. I've squandered many chances and made the wrong decisions many times. My life is like a pair of muddy boots that gets heavier with each step I take. Perhaps those things are destined to happen to a detective as incompetent as me. Oh. You want me to fix you too? I'll fix you later. Go! Are you going or what? You've been standing here for almost 10 minutes. Are you crossing the road or not? There's so much traffic here. Let me wait and see. It's so unsafe. Such a big city and yet not even a traffic light. Don't you think? Those cars won't bump into you, and even if they do, you won't really get hurt. Yeah. By the way, there's no cars here anymore, so I'm not sure what he's doing, but whatever. In fact, there's no one here. Now this is getting eerie. Where did everyone go? Oslet, Hound Detective. Hello. Oslet.
Hello. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm Oslet, of the Bloodhound family. I'm responsible for security in this area.
Can I touch the fluff ball on your head?
Very well. It seems you're also a target that I shall have to focus on in the future. Judging from your carefree attitude and irrational requests, I feel that you may already be a repeat offender when it comes to harassing the Peppershy people. Rest assured, I shall complete my investigation quickly and find my conclusive evidence, so that you shall be dealt with as you deserve.
Wait, I was just joking. I'm just a little curious about that ball.
If that is the case, allow me to give you a severe warning. Such speech and actions are considered extremely disrespectful to the Peppershy people. Please refrain from doing this again.
Well, I've gone on talking so long that... Oh my god. You know what? I'll finish off this and I'll end it. Because holy shit. Curious listener. Why are there so many people gathered here? Who's that woman? You don't know her? She's La Rose. That's a La Rose, a renowned songstress from the planet of Canticles. So, it's La Rose. What a treat to hear her song of beauty for free. Thank you all for attending, my dear audience. This time, I brought some special music. This song is different from my usual style, but I implore your patience as you experience the beauty within it. La Rose sings the real song of beauty. Can we hear it? Is this truly La Rose's voice? Oh man, this is terrible. Please stop making vulgar remarks. There must be more to La Rose's music. Well, that's not good. Hey, La Rose. I never imagined I would perform the Song of Beauty in front of everyone, but it's been such a long time. My manager should be coming for me.
I'm sorry, but I must go back to OT Mall to distribute brochures. Dear lady, could you please ask about the audience's thoughts on my new song? Oh, greatly appreciated.
Oh boy. Alright, harsh listener. I heard that there's someone in Pentagon who could sing the Song of Beauty, so I didn't even blink when I bought the ticket for the performance. What a disappointment. I know all about this marketing gimmick. They create the buzz, then pull off this ridiculous act to cash in on the hype. If this so-called Song of Beauty actually worked, the tune I hum in the shower would have resurrected a driller ages ago. Must find a way to resell my ticket. Rather than wasting time listening to this nonsense, I prefer to enjoy Robin's songs at the hotel. Oh boy.
What a shame. The rose has changed. It's an offense to us, her greatest fans. It's an insult, a betrayal. We adore the noble and elegant La Rose, who sings soft songs with a sweet voice. It's the true Song of Beauty, not this repugnant mishmash. Really wish she could return to her previous self and stop teasing her fans with such weird noises. Otherwise, how will we face our fellow music fans?
Oh boy.
What an avant-garde style of music, worthy of admiration. La Rose is truly an artist in her own right, managing to be famous while pushing the boundaries of music and art. Come on, if she hadn't told me that she would sing a song, I would have reported it to the Bloodhound family that someone was making a scene on the street. How putrid. This is called experimental music. It's radical, pure, and an extreme form of self-expression. But you can't grasp it at all, can you? No, I don't understand it a bit. Why don't you explain what makes this song so remarkable? Think about it. Why did La Rose scream on stage? Doesn't it resemble the wailing of losers trapped in a nightmare? Through her voice, she captures that very scenario, expressing the pain felt by dream chasers who are unable to fulfill their dreams. I'm not sure if she's trying to express pure pain, but it can definitely be a real pain for the audience to endure. That's art, surpassing our mundane grasp, in my humble opinion. She was singing about people like you, whose lives aren't as fulfilling as they wish them to be. People don't seem to be impressed by La Rose's music.
Yeah, if only they actually sung it so I can actually have a grasp of it. My investment's busted again. Making money so hard these days. At this rate, I might as well break cash spewers. At least this earns cash quickly.
Considering the level of risk assessment skills you've shown so far, I'd reasonably advise against that idea.
They promised us that everyone could fulfill their dreams in Pentaconi. I just want to make a small fortune. Well. The Rose, should I just lie to her?
Hello! Dear lady, thank you for your support earlier. Have you asked the audience about their thoughts? Their reviews are mixed. Most of the reviews are negative. Most of the reviews are positive. Yeah. You are very kind, but there's no need to be overly concerned about my feelings. Actually, I've received my fair share of criticism. It's just that I haven't performed my favorite music in so long that I was overwhelmed with joy when I finally sang it again. However, I already began to regret it as soon as I stepped onto the stage. I've been a famous songstress in Pentaconi for a long time. How could I not know what kind of music the market prefers? The moment I opened my mouth, I already foresaw the outcome. I thought that, with my reputation and fans, I could make people appreciate the true essence of the Song of Beauty. But I forgot that I achieved everything through deception. By abandoning the falsehoods, I gave up everything I had.
So the truth becomes falsehood.
You can perform your favorite music from scratch. There's nothing to fear in letting go of everything. But to me, dear lady, there are no things more terrifying than that. At the end of my performance, when I saw those disapproving glances and heard no cheers or applause in my ears, I felt as though I was being torn apart by the most terrible nightmare. I experienced unimaginable pain, more agonizing than the destruction of my home planet or the demise of the beauty. It was then that I fully realized that my desire was not for everyone to appreciate the Song of Beauty, but for everyone to appreciate La Rose. It turns out that I loved myself more than Mendacia and the Goddess of Beauty. Mendacia, tu venasis libran sanam nururisha idrila floran.
La Rose sings the Song of Beauty once again, her voice as low, hoarse, savage, and rough as before, but no longer filled with vigor and joy. Instead, it became an unbridled catharsis of long-suppressed pain.
Dear lady, I'm afraid you'll be the last listener of the Song of Beauty. I'll tuck it away and never perform it again, and continue singing those vulgar lies, deriving satisfaction from the applause and cheers. Yes, this is the real La Rose. Will you continue supporting me like this, dear lady? I'll continue supporting you. I won't support you anymore. Well, I can understand that. After all, I'm using the reputation of the beauty and the planet of Canticles to deceive my adoring audience and take advantage of them. It's excessive in your eyes, isn't it? But I have made my decision. So if you despise me, be prepared. I'll work even harder to gain public attention and become a singer known by everyone. Anyway, thank you for awakening me from my false dreams. Now I have discovered my true aspirations, and I'm willing to go to any lengths to pursue them.
I'll still go to.
Get ready. You'll be falling for me in no time.
Indeed, I'll become a household name, a superstar with crowds bowing at my feet.
Bowing at your feet?
When the time comes, neither my audience nor my manager will be able to confine my voice. I will have the freedom to express myself through the songs I truly desire to sing.
Alright, be calm. Think about it calmly. La Rose's expression calms down, her smile fading at the corners of her mouth as she murmurs in a low voice.
I can still vividly recall my childhood days, singing songs with my relatives. Most of our performances were meant to satisfy people's curiosity and showcase that humans could create such unique sounds. While we called ourselves singers, we weren't much different from those trotters who entertained with daring acts in the Cirque du Soleil. At first, I genuinely believed the Song of Beauty was truly beautiful. However, when nobody appreciated it, I started contemplating giving up singing, until an interstellar traffic accident left us stranded on a world maimed by Dr. Primitive. The inhabitants of that world had been transformed into apes through malicious experiments. Though they couldn't grasp complex music, they were naturally drawn to our primitive and ancient songs. As I practiced my songs in the camp, these natives cheered me on with their remaining intelligence, and I found a reason to continue singing through their applause. A validation from others.
From actual apes. Oh boy.
Yes, the pursuit of art, the legacy of my homeland, and the faith for the beauty. They were all mere empty words. I used to deceive myself. In truth, I sang solely for the admiration of the audience right from the start.
At least she's honest.
Get ready. You'll be falling for me in no time.
I haven't forgotten my true self. I've simply discovered my true passion. From the start, my goal was to achieve success and fame, rather than the calling of passing on the art.
You're angry. The rose's brows are knitted tightly as her shoulders tremble with the roiling fury within her soul. How much longer do I have to sing songs I hate? Do things I have no interest in and cater to an audience with no taste, just to make it to the big stage? Do you know what happened when I first asked her to add the Song of Beauty to the set list? With a bright smile on her face, she agreed and promised to arrange a performance for me in a month. I spent my days practicing, eagerly looking forward to the show, but she didn't provide any details during that period, simply introducing me, instructing me to be prepared. However, when the day of the performance arrived, I walked onto the Iris family's stage with great anticipation, only to find that she was the sole presence there. No audience, no accompanying musicians, not even an automated orchestra. Snap out of it! Without the publicity and support of the Iris family, you and your so-called Song of Beauty are just worthless trash in the dreamscape. Her words filled me with fury, but I remained silent, watching her leave the theater. I couldn't argue with her, because she was an expert in music, a representative of the Penacony mainstream. But one day I will make her regret it. I'll become an authority, redefining the new mainstream. Even if I have to abandon the Song of Beauty, I will rise above her and pulverize her arrogance. Wouldn't that just prove her right?
Get ready. You'll be falling for me in no time.
Curse the manager. Curse Penacony. Curse the Iris family. One day I'll pulverize your arrogance. You'll all become stepping stones on my path to fame.
Oh boy. Oh, she was happy. Was she? Let's see. Iris' smile grows more confident as she was standing on a stage in the spotlight. Phew, not that I've untangled the knots that plagued my heart for years. I finally dedicate myself completely to my career. I'll become a superstar even greater than Robin, a universally adored singer. Even a simple burp of mine will send fans into a frenzy. And when that time comes, I might just be able to sing Mendasian music again, with nobody having the right to stop me. Everyone will marvel at the art they once despised, defending me with various artistic theories and showering me with countless accolades. Unshackled by responsibilities, unconcerned with market trends, and able to sing anything while reaping success solely based on reputation, I must become a singer like this.
Just wait. I'll be famous one day.
Well, then they'll just be around for you, not for the music. In that case, what's the point of even singing? Sad. La Rosa's resolute expression fades, and you can catch a sigh as the flickering neon lights on the corner street reflect in her eyes.
Dear lady, do you think Robin has experienced the same pain as I do?
Well, she got stabbed in the chest, I think.
I'm certain she has not. She is the pride of her family, immersed in the study of elegant harmonies since childhood. Her tastes align with her family's, and her aesthetics align with the world's. On the other hand, I am the humble remnant of a fallen aeon, raised with a passion for unconventional music, nurturing a sense of aesthetics that doesn't conform. My world and I are outcasts of time. We will never truly comprehend the world, and the world will never fully embrace us. I love my homeland I have never seen, and I cherish the utopia found in stories. Yet at times, I resent my origins. If I had not been born as a child of the planet of Canticles, but instead in Penacony, would my heartfelt singing have garnered recognition? I was born in a Nighthawk's humble nest, yet I yearn for the sunlit heights, while an eagle effortlessly soars high by riding the wind.
I must defy the wind and my own desires to reach the sky. Oh, it feels bad, but it is what it is. Anyway, yeah. Let's do some assignments. Alright, achievements. Wolf of Glog Avenue. Rashomon. I think that's it. Well, anyway, catch you guys in the next one. Yeah. Peach, I guess.